Hey there, if we haven't met yet, my name's Sarah and I'm the mom next door. I have a full-time day job, my husband and I run a business together, and we've got kids that live at home. So our lives are pretty full, but they're full of good things. As I figure out things that work really well for us, I'm passionate about sharing those things with all of you. So today join me for some quick tips about back-to-school supplies shopping. Step 1, get your school supply list. Your school should have a list for you on their website. The next thing I do is I ask each of my kids to go through all of their school supplies that they already have from the past year, go through their backpack, their desk, clean it all out, organize it, and check off anything on the list that they already have. We usually find stuff like plenty of good pencils, mechanical pencils, pens, erasers. My son actually, for the first time ever, had like full packs of crayons and markers with his name on it and everything left over from last year. So we checked off a bunch on their list this year before we even went out to the store. Once you know what you need to get from the store, eat a good, healthy, high-protein meal before you go shopping. It's a busy time of year. You're likely gonna run into long lines, you're gonna have to make a bunch of decisions when you're out with the kids' school supply shopping, and you never know how long it's gonna take. So go on a day that you know that you're not gonna be in a rush, and you can really just take your time. All right, so you know exactly what you need from the store, and you've had a good meal, you're ready to go with some patience. Let's get in there. I don't know about you, but every time my kids are with me at the store for grocery shopping or Target runs or Costco runs, I'm usually driving. I'm driving the cart, I'm driving the list, I'm checking things off. I'm kind of distracted and busy going through the store, trying like on a mission to get in and get out. For back to school shopping, I really like to let the kids drive. So we go to Target usually for back to school supplies, and I give them each their list, and I just let them lead the way from there. I look at it as an opportunity for them to be independent, for them to pick their colors of what they want, make decisions. They need to read through their list and check stuff off as they go. So I'm usually pushing the cart and watching them and kind of enjoying it. I set them loose in the school supplies section and let them manage their own list, pick their own things, and it's really fun to see what they pick. I like to stick pretty close to the school supply list, but I do let them pick 1 or 2 extra things each year, especially because they're so good at checking stuff off the list that we already have at home and reusing things from home. Once you've purchased everything you need on your list, make sure to label it and set it aside until school starts. You might need to buy a permanent marker for labeling. We've got plenty around our house all the time, but I do take a permanent marker and I write their names on pretty much everything that we buy for them. And then we set it aside, and they don't get to use any of their school supplies. When we buy school clothes, they don't get to use any of their school clothes until school actually starts. It just keeps it fresh and new and fun, I think. All right, those are my quick tips. So let me give you a sneak peek at what our kids picked out this year. Daughter's going into 8th grade and picked out some really cute stuff. She got this light pink binder, a clear frosted pencil pouch, a light gray folder. She also picked out this planner. This was one of her extra items, but I love that she's motivated to be organized. So it has a month spread, and each week it also has a little space for checklists and notes for each day of the week. She got a fun spiral notebook. It looks like it's got stickers all over it. So one festive, fun notebook, and then several just plain black composition notebooks. She also got scissors and my favorite Papermate Flair pens in a bunch of fun colors. My son is going into 4th grade. He also got one fun notebook. It looks like it also has stickers all over it, and then 3 plain ones. He picked blue for the composition notebooks. He picked pencils in a bunch of different bright fun colors. He got some highlighters, and he picked a pack of pens. We've actually used these before, and they're really great. They're erasable, but they're pens. His extra item this year was this water bottle. We use water bottles all the time, and he does still have a gray one that's in pretty good working condition, but he loved this one. It has a glow-in-the-dark band on it and kind of a rubbery bumper on the bottom, so it's not so noisy when you set it down. I was debating on it. I wasn't sure that I wanted to spend my money, but he offered to pay for half, so I went for it, and that was his extra item this year for school supplies. Thanks for watching to the end, and I hope you got something good out of today's video. I invite you to subscribe and join my virtual village.